Not sure where the Red Ranger goes. What's up, everyone? Billy here from Box Collectibles, bringing another toy review, and today we are looking at the DX Robo Universe ShinkenOh from Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. This is the 6th DX Robo Universe release and possibly last besides the black and gold Daijujin repaint, so hopefully there's more because I've been having a lot of fun with these. But if it is a very good release and probably the best release of them all. But there is a lot to go through in this review, so let's go ahead and check out the box. Alrighty, and here we have the box with this awesome illustration of ShinkenOh in the Robo Universe style. You can see the clips and whatnot. This is definitely the reimagined version being shown off here. And down here we have the awesome font that they're using, the Robo Universe logo. And then on the side we have the origami, all 5 that are included. And then over here we see that it's volume 6. With the toy, then back here just showing all that it does, showing off the 3 other releases, or 3 previous releases I should say, how it works with Tega Swird, and then the 5 origami again there. Up here we have a headshot of Shinken Red and then the Robo Universe ShinkenOh. And then down here, a bunch of words. Alrighty, and then to start off, I'm going to show the origami in their folded up forms, or like symbol mode, whatever they call it in Shinkenger. It's been a while. For example, here is the Shishi origami, the lion. We got the red fire symbol here, kind of broken up by where the ShinkenOh head goes, but it is the mode right here, and you know, it gets the job done. Bandai America skipped these, so this release has that on that. But yeah, you can very much tell that it's just going to become the lion. Speaking of lions, we can go ahead and transform it. So what you need to do is just pull down the legs, or the front legs, and then these back, like this is the this is the thigh of ShinkenOh, but it's going to be the back feet. You can see there's the crotch plate. And these parts right here, this hole has been on every Robo Universe release, and it's being used. So it's just for the side panels. But there it is in its lion form. Alright, next up is the Ryu origami, the Blue Ranger's mecha. This is kind of, you gotta ignore these parts. Also, the sword clips in back here on this little peg, but we're going to go ahead and take it off. It just has a peg hole there. And then the helmet, you want to take that away. And then take this off. It's just clipped on by these 2 little peg holes right here. And then it just clips on to the back on that Robo Universe peg there. And then the head folds down, like so. And then the tail, or the sword, has a hole back here that it plugs into, similar to the Samurai Megazord. And then this also has these like peg holes that they added to basically just ShinkenOh to do the origami forms. But then we have Ryu origami in the dragon mode. Here we have the Kuma origami, so Green Ranger's Zord. This one's also pretty neat how they do it. Like, obviously, same as Ryu, where you have to ignore these things to get the square. But to transform it, you just unclip it from the same pegs. Then it has a peg in here, or clip. And then it's using the Robo Universe port in here, but then clipping down here to give it its head. Then we have the green bear, compared to the polar bear that we've recently reviewed. And then, super unlike the Samurai Megazord, Saru origami can actually become the origami, or like the symbol mode. So if you have if you have the need on your combination, this claw armor Megazord, you can put this on the back and it would be the correct shape. for the most part. But yeah, so this is that, and then it also uses those new pegs, and you go back here and it has a Robo Universe port on the fist that plugs in back here to make the Saru Origami or the monkey or ape, one of those. And then recently used on a Power Rangers Prime variant cover, Kame Origami. And the way you transform it is how I kind of just showed, but there it is in its turtle mode. Alrighty, and now that we have them all 5 transformed and ready to go, we can go ahead and combine them into ShinkenOh. And first you'll want to start off with, I believe this is what they do in the show anyways, or at least, Shinkenger, the legs. So we'll start with Ryu Origami. You're going to want to flip the head back up to where it was in the symbol mode, take away the helmet and the sword. You can set those off to the side, unclip from this clip here, and then go down to using this clip. So from here to here. And that clips on, and that's his left leg. And then for Kuma, we go ahead and take off the bare head, and then just tilt it up, and then use this Robo Universe port that's here, and plug it in on here. Then that's the right leg. And then we'll go ahead and get the arms ready just so we can plug them on. So here's Saru Origami. Unclip it from the Robo Universe port that's on the fist, and then plug it into the normal forearm one. Just go ahead and get it ready like that. And as a reminder, these use the same frame and everything as all other Robo Universe releases. It just has different shell parts. So this one we just split in half. It kind of similar to the DX or the original DX, and then that just plugs in on the Robo Universe peg, and then you want to just twist the fist around, which is the same. And then Shishi Origami, this one is the most involved part, but back here is just the ShinkenOh hips, and we just take those off and then turn it around like so. Get it to where it's front facing. Put these arms back up here, and we'll have to finagle those to fit the actual Megazord arms, and then just connect that midsection piece there like so. Then we can go ahead and bring it together. And so bear, dragon, ape, turtle, then the head, you can see that, and that just plugs it on there, and then you give them the sword. Alright, and there we have it, almost done. We need to go ahead and flip this midsection piece around to complete the look, like so. Then it completes that like waistline, he has to be looking fit. But yeah, so there's DX Robo Universe ShinkenOh, and it looks great. It is definitely, if not the best, one of the best releases in the Robo Universe line. It just adds so much like cool details to all the different origamis. You have all this different texture to match like the DX Robo Universe frame. This head sculpt is like very good. The sword on it is actually like not like as big as the regular one, but like it's it's a sword. Definitely better than Daijujin's, no doubt. The back on this one is bare, but you're going to be looking at it from this way. So, yeah. Alrighty, and I have the other Robo Universe releases to quick fire compared to, starting off with Byum Byum Mach Robo, IngenOh. It's an actual team up that happened. Tokyo, one of the other great Robo Universe releases. I honestly think all of these have been pretty good. Gokaio. Daijujin, the weakest link, but hey, it looks good together with it. And then the other latest release, Gao King, or the last release, I should say. And then just so you can see them side by side, Bandai America, Samurai Megazord. We are united. Yeah, it is a bit slimmer compared to this, and definitely compared to ShinkenOh. I don't have one currently to compare for the original deluxe release, but yeah, I mean, it gets all the key points. This one is a very good release for what it was. A couple more comparisons for us. Here's Tega Swird Deck Claw. And GoodeBurn. All right, and some final thoughts for the DX Robo Universe ShinkenOh. It is, like I said, if not the best, one of the best Robo Universe toys. Out of the 6 or 7, if you count Mock Robo, I think it is definitely a top contender. Like I said, the Robo Universe line as a whole has been really interesting to collect. Something outside of the DX line that connects with the current DX line. Whereas, like, with Boom Boonger, it was just strictly to Mock Robo. But with this, it works with all 3 of the main mecha that are released currently. And you can do a bunch of different combinations and everything like that, which I will be posting on my Instagram, instagram.com/boxcollectibles. So make sure to check that out. Hopefully a lot of people are coming here from there. But if you're not, just, make sure to keep an eye out. I will possibly be doing a live stream of some sort. If not already, if you're from the future and I've already done it, just check out my channel. It'll be in the Robo Universe playlist if I have, but just keep an eye out. I want to do like some type of live stream where I just do a bunch of different combinations with the Robo Universe toys. Let me know down in the comments if you think that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. But yeah, that's been it for DX Robo Universe. So far, there is the Black and Gold Daijujin release. Other than that, we don't know if it's continuing or not, or if, like with the full action version, it connected to it somehow, like, similar like ports and whatnot. But we'll see if there's anything else down the pipeline. Make sure to stay tuned and like, comment, subscribe for more reviews from me, Billy, at Bacchus Collectibles.